Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's video. If you're here for GT500 content, my apologies. I'm going to be working on the truck for a little while. I got to get this thing, I don't know, there's a lot I want to do with it and a lot needs to get done. So behind me, obviously, we're still working on painting. I haven't been filming a lot of this just because, in my opinion, it's pretty boring. You've seen the process on the bedside and the tailgate twice now already. So videos are going to be kind of slow on this thing. I'm knocking out pretty much I'm just knocking out the body work on this and paint work, so I really want to get this thing looking nice, and then we'll do kind of a big reveal at the end. So this is kind of going to be probably the only video really on this, and I want to show you what's going on. So as you can see right here, I've been working pretty much quite a bit on getting the prep work done. We did the bedside earlier. Obviously this came out, in my opinion, pretty nice, and the rest of the truck still needs to get a lot of work done. So just kind of do a quick overview of what I've been doing so far. I started off back here. This whole area is gonna look like crap. It looked even worse before. I'm just kind of filling in some of the big dents. I really don't care about this back piece because I'm probably gonna get a toolbox here. It's gonna hide it anyway. And then also it's just like, honestly, I really don't care about it. It's a real pain in the butt to sand because a lot of jagged metal and everything. And honestly, it's whatever. The rest of the truck I do care about quite a bit more though. So what we've been working on, I have the heat gun out here because I found a rust spot down there and it's absolutely drenched with paint right now. So I went ahead and ground out as much as I could get with the wire wheel, threw some rust remover on there, and now it is pretty much dry and wiped and cleaned off. And I'm just kind of really heavily coating it in paint to hopefully get it to kind of seep into some of this stuff and stop rusting. So I think I got most of it. It obviously looks like crap right now. It's gonna look a little better once it dries and I can sand it and get all the extra stuff out. But to continue onwards, so I went ahead and removed the molding that goes along the side. Let me show you the other side to give you a reference of what's going on. So over on this side, dang, I didn't notice this. Look at this ding right here, so that's gonna be fun. But on this side, you can kind of see what's going on. So I removed this stuff on the other side because it's all kind of, this side of the truck is what it looks like before I did anything. I had a ding here on the other side. I removed the badging, the molding, and I also, this is a wrap that is factory, and you can see it's kind of chipped and beat up here. Same with this top edge, and then remove that badging as well. On this side, I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do about this dent yet, but that's there. Now, over on here, kind of just doing some of the prep work, so I still gotta sand some of this, but there was a dinger in here that's now gone. The 4 holes from, I'm assuming there was a mirror here or something like that, so that's now filled in and smooth. I ground them down and put a little filler in there to smooth everything out. And then this area, I went ahead and painted, and then you can see how it kind of overlaps. My plan is to do a tape line along here to make the factory lines, and then I'm going to go ahead and wet sand everything at the very end. So that's kind of why that is the way it is. Other than that, it's not too bad. The door was in pretty decent shape. Minus that little rust spot. This area was pretty bad. There's a very big dent right here that actually was rusting underneath the body molding that sits along here. So I went ahead and filled in that, and we got it sanded pretty dang smooth. And then that's really about it. It looks like they had a flag or something here that just ate straight through the paint, which is kind of gross. And went ahead and have some light filler in here to just kind of fill in all the little cracks and everything. But all in all, she's coming together. So I got a little more prep work to do. I'm gonna tape this thing off and then kind of time lapse it and call it a day. So that's what we're doing today. Well, we are now many coats of paint later and just about ready to pull this off. This is a great example. You can tell how much difference there is between the polished gloss right here and the gloss at the door, which is really not there right now. So I'm gonna do the same treatment, give it a couple days for it to dry all the way. We're gonna go ahead and polish this thing up and it should look pretty good. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this off, get everything cleaned up, and you guys will get to see the final product. Well, there we have it for now. I gotta go ahead and get to wet sanding and polishing, and that will basically bring this level of gloss, as you can see right there, to that paint. Obviously it's pretty flat right now. Biggest reason for that is because such a wide area, I was trying to do even coats, but a lot of the overspray just kind of glossed on there and really made it a lot flatter than it needs to be. But once we get this sanded up, it's gonna look real good. So I'm gonna be hitting this with some trim restore to kind of bring that back. And then it looks like a tiny bit of white bled over, but that's no problem. That'll come out with a little bit of sanding as well. And all in all, guys, I think she looks pretty good so far. So I gotta definitely clean it up and wash it, and you'll see all that in this video. Well, some time has passed, guys, and I'm pretty excited. So let's go ahead and check it out. And we also got to throw some badges on. That'll be the last thing, and then she'll be done on this side. So welcome to Slade's good side right here, and pretty much got our fender done. There's still a little bit of noticeability right there. I'm pointing this stuff out just because it's bothering me, but you know what? All in all, it looks a million times better than it did. It's a 20-year-old truck, so you know what? She can have a little patina on her. But this side is pretty much done. Let me know what you guys think if I should throw on the body molding back on. Let me show you what it looks like on this side. Right here, I'm kind of digging the clean look without it, so I'm probably gonna leave it off. But let me know what you think. I did a little bit of customization to these badges. I didn't like the chrome and red. Nothing else in this truck is red, and it looks kind of weird to me. So went ahead and painted them a nice white on black. 23, and then same with that one. Let's go ahead and throw these on real quick, and then we'll do a final reveal and see how this side looks. Okay, so there we have it. Slate's pretty much all done. Well, not all done. You know what I mean. This side's done being painted. We still have the hood. We have the other side to do, whole other bedside and everything. But for right now, this is kind of what I'm going for. I love how this thing looks right now. So I definitely think I'm going to keep the molding off. I like it. It's just a lot cleaner. I'm real happy with how this little area came out. It's nice and, you know, flush. Everything looks good there. And then, you know, blacked out lighting. Got a blacked out lights up top. And then I do want to re-hit this with some trim restore or something. I think that'll look a lot cleaner. And other than that, though, I mean, she's definitely coming together. I do want to get new mirrors at some point, with preferably with the light here, and then one that's obviously not cracked. We got to figure out how to run some electronics to get some properly working mirrors there. But all in all, guys, she's coming together real good. Got a lot of stuff planned for this thing, leveling kit. But in the meantime, let me know what you guys think. Kind of just a quick little rundown of everything that's done so far, but it's funny, I'm calling this a truck build in my head, but in reality, I'm more of a truck restoration. I'm just bringing it back to the way it was, and I definitely like it. So I can't wait to do headlights and a grill. I think that'll really bring out the front end, make it a little more modern looking, and also really clean up like all this crap just looks terrible. So let me know what you guys want to see. I'm always down, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.